Alright, welcome back to another episode with Mr. Bubbles on the next step from germinating. We're going to put these into a transplant chamber, and I'm going to go over what you're going to need. So obviously we're going to need a little bit of pH down to adjust our water. We're going to need a little root booster. So I chose Root Booster by Plant Product. It's got soil and hydroponic doses on it. It's 2.5 to 5 mils per liter, but you can always peel back on the back to make sure at the store. It would say right about there, so use 2.5 to 5 mils per 1 liter of water, and basically we put in about 4.5, so 4.5 times 5, that's 22.5 liters, and we probably want to adjust that down. I'd say 75% strength, but I'm just going to rough it, and I'm going to say I'm going to put in about 17 mils or so, and that's about it. And then I use my waterproof TDS pH and temperature monitor. Basically I can tell the temperature of the water, which I want it to be 28 degrees or so. We want the TDS to be about 240, but the water I have is tap water, and the TDS is going to be 200. For more information on that, you can go to my video on hydroponics, how to clone step by step, so you can just check out that video for all that kind of stuff. Alright, anyways, we're going to turn this on, and we're going to check parts per million here. So we're going to see the TDS, pop it in there, and you can zoom in a little closer there, and you can see that the TDS is 370 right now, 360. I used tap water, so the TDS is going to keep dropping, 340, 330. Very shortly it's going to be down to about 220. So 220 is what I need to put in. I set a TDS of 200, so once I add this to it, the TDS should read about 400, 500, somewhere in between there. Alright, next is the pH. pH is 7.25. So we're going to obviously put some pH down in there. And we're going to grab some of that mix right here. Pop the cap off. Remember, a little bit of this pH down goes a long way. I'm probably going to put in about 2.5 lines. That to the mix. So we're just adding that to adjust the pH down. We want the pH down to anywhere between 5.5 and 6.5. Alright. Let that kind of sit. We're going to check the pH. The pH you can see is dropping there down to hopefully between 5.5 and 6.5, but as you can see that's kind of climbing down. Now the closer you can get to 5.5 the better, but right now we're just kind of going to be in that 6.5 kind of range, but once I add that root booster it should go down. So like I said, I'm going to add about 15, 17 mils. And pop that off. I just use a syringe you can buy at Shoppers Drug Mart or anywhere. So here's the first 10 mils. And pop that in there. Grab about 5 more. So that's 15 mils and 4.5 liters of water. And we're just going to kind of mix it up by kind of spritzing that around a little bit. And again, you can buy this root booster anywhere, Walmart or anything like that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go back to our pH. which is the most important thing. And as you can see, it's dropped a bit now to 6.35. That's probably the most important thing. So we got some nutrients in there. We're going to pop our air stones in there, which I'll show you in just a bit. But next we're going to go over here. So these are those seeds that we germinated, 95% success rate. Out of 8 we got 7. So we're going to pop the lid on this guy. Such. There you go. Those beauties have sprouted up. So once they sprout up like that, they're ready to go in. And we're going to place them in there until we see a root on the bottom. So we're just going to take these and we're going to move them into the chamber now. And place them in like so. You don't have to put them in too tight because remember you got to take these out again. Pop them in here. You can see a root already is starting to come out here on that guy. Can you see that? Root right there. That's what you're looking for. So this guy's going to be really ready to go. And again, you can check out my video on hydroponics, how to germinate. That's the precursor to this video here. Want good light, so we want kind of in similar spots. This one didn't sprout, but we'll kind of check on this little guy and see what happens. I never throw it away again. Look at this one, we got a root right there as well too. Perfect. Good seeds. We got these from Amsterdam actually. I don't get the name of where I got it from, but you can get any of these seeds from the Crop Kings and stuff. That's it. We'll be back in just a bit. I'm going to show you how to put the air stones in and the light cycles. We'll be back. Alright, welcome back. We got our germinated seeds now put into a cloning chamber. There's some air stones in there. I put 2 air stones in there. Those are just going out, and basically want the water just below the neck cups there. So there's some good bubbles going on underneath there. And then there are T5 cool white lights. We're going to keep those on 24 hours a day. Check on these guys until they all develop a good root system. We've seen a couple of them already develop a good root system, but we're going to kind of wait for all of them to sprout. Once that's done, we're going to put it into the bottom chamber here. This is the Super Closet Supernova from the guys at Super Closet. I'll do a review on this as well too, but this is a Kind LED 300 watt, and it's got 2 filters, the fan, and above we got a cloning chamber. So we're going to transplant all those down to there and kind of go from there. But yeah, come back, we'll check on these guys in a few days to see how the roots are doing, and we'll be ready to transplant down below. Alright, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Like, comment, subscribe, Mr. Bubbles, and I'm out.